Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Loot Productions Podcast. This is the first ever episode, and our guest today is Kid Comics YT. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, I'm Kid Comic Studios. According to Social Blade, I am the 1 millionth best YouTube channel. I do Lego stop motions, and right now I am in production of Social Nick, the Secret Agent. So just go see that on my channel.
Okay, so our first topic of discussion is the Lego Star Wars animation channel. He has been stealing people's stop motions, and Kid Comics YT. How do you feel about this?
Okay. Just in general, I hate it when people, I hate it when people copy others and say it's their own. Do you know how much effort people take in to that? Like, mines are probably mediocre stop motions, but the ones that he's copying are amazing. And he's plagiarizing them. Or not plagiarizing, but he's literally taking them word for word. So I guess it's plagiarizing. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know why people do that. They're not like, oh, hey man, can I take your video and say it's my own? Like, let's be honest, no one's gonna say, oh yeah, sure, no. They're gonna say no. It just always gets me mad when people do that. I know one specific channel that I won't name, but has done it a lot. Thankfully, has stopped, but he's still lying a little bit. But
Yeah, it's
that's
really bad.
Yeah.
Because people spend like months and months on those
Mm-hmm.
projects, and he just claims it as his own and
Especially
says he put a lot of work into it.
Yeah, especially on the Battle on Naboo. I love that stop motion. I wish I get a part 2, but he probably took months and months of work, and he just takes it as his own.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
You can help prevent this. There's a link in the description to his channel, report his channel, and eventually YouTube will take notice of it and strike his channel.
But please,
All right.
just don't say anything like to me, cause he's probably a kid.
Yeah. All right. Do you have anything else to say about it?
Just if you're thinking about doing something like this, just don't.
Yeah. Our next topic of the discussion is YouTube, like what our channels are doing and if we have any stop motions in the works. So, Kid Comics YT, what are you currently working on?
So I said at the beginning of this episode, I am like doing pretty much the last scene of Social Nick 2, The Secret Agent. I honestly, I kind of feel like the first one is better, but I still put a lot of work into it. Can't wait to show you guys. Hopefully, it will release today. Yeah. And then my next video will probably be a recreation of the most amazing scene of TV history, the I Want It That Way from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. And I probably will go on a break for a week because I'm going on vacation. So yeah.
I'm currently working on a Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul from Rebels. I find it hard trying to recreate scenes because you have to copy every exact movement. It just gets kind of frustrating in the animation process.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been working on. It'll be on the channel Wednesday, so make sure to check that out.
Who would you say is your favorite animator?
My favorite animator is it's a tough one. There's a lot of good ones out there.
Yeah.
I would have to say Dank Motion Studios 5. he's not the best animator. I mean, there's a lot of way better animators, but his are just like feel homemade, and I don't know. There's just something about them that I enjoyed other stop motions lack. So yeah, that's my favorite. Who's your favorite?
Wait, I'm sorry. Who was it again?
Dank Motion Studios 5.
Oh, okay. Mine. Like you said, there's a lot of great stop motioners. I think that's the way to say it. I don't know, but there's a there, and if I'm just saying like who I watch a lot of, then I would say Corey Pine Studios. He inspired me to do stop motion, and so did Flapjack Films. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably them two.
Yeah, they're both really good animators.
Yeah.
So in terms of the new LEGO games coming out, there is the Skywalker Saga. It's been about a full year since they have revealed their trailer, and there hasn't really been much news circulating around about it. But what is your general thoughts about it?
Well, if I'm gonna be honest, I'm not super duper hyped. I don't know. I'm not the like. I don't really love video games. I don't know. But it does look cool. This is either an unpopular or popular opinion, but I really did not like Rise of Skywalker. And if anything, it would have been better if Rey died and Kylo was the one that survived.
Yeah, I agree with you. Rise of Skywalker was a pretty bad film in my opinion. Maya.
I even liked The Last Jedi, but this one just...
It was weird.
Know. Yeah, I liked seeing Luke, struggle a bit, and not seeing like the amazing hero he is, and seeing him struggle and have real issues. With him in the Rise of Skywalker, he's the new. He's just as amazing as he was in Return of the Jedi. So I don't know. I guess they took that plot point out. And if anything, J.J. Abrams should have directed Last Jedi. So, because it felt like a 5-6 hour movie, but they condensed it into like 2.
Yeah, it should have been longer. It tried to do too many things at once, and they just didn't properly execute it.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel like my stop motions, I'm going way too fast with them, and I'm like, oh, will this be even good pacing? And then I watch this, and I'm like, wait, weren't we just at Huck? Wait, no, Bulio's dead. Wait, what?
Yeah. I remember sitting in the theater. It was hard to just concentrate because there were too many things happening at once. They really needed to slow it down and have some character moments, and it would have improved the film a lot.
Especially with Finn. Like, I was actually interested in his story. Like, a stormtrooper that, gets out of the First Order, and, he's trying to actually save them and escape from this. I was really interested in that, and I would have liked to see more of that. And then they give us this girl. I'm sorry, I forgot her name, but whatever. This girl that's also, I think, a stormtrooper, and she got out, but we barely even got to know her. Like, what the heck? And he didn't even get an arc.
Yeah. The concept of a stormtrooper leaving was a new concept in the movies, at least, and I was extremely interested as well, but he was just like a wasted character.
And also, with the Last Jedi, again, I didn't really hate it. Obviously, I didn't love it. But the Rose situation, I don't know. I thought it was pretty weird. Um, this YouTube channel called Hishi, How It Should Have Ended, did this joke. What do you say?
I've seen that.
Yeah, the one where Rose saves him. I always thought that was dumb. Like, they known each other for like 4 months, and I guess she has a crush on him. But how do you know he likes her? Like, what the heck? That's just weird.
Yeah, and this is what happened in Cancel Bite scene. So basically, they were trying to teach us about like animal harm or whatever. That's why they saved the horses. They're literally slave children there, and they didn't save them.
Exactly. But you know what I'm the most mad about? What I'm most mad about is we never got a Broom Boy minifigure. Like, I was looking forward to that. You know,
Why?
No, I'm just joking.
It's Broom Boy.
Yeah, remember he used the Force?
Yeah, to get the broom.
Yeah, that's the new like Luke Skywalker. I would have liked that minifigure. It's the son of Broom Man from Brick Bro.
So now that we're still on the topic of like the Disney Star Wars movies, what is your opinion on the Knights of Ren?
Okay. So I got a huge problem with that. Alright? So in the Knights of Ren, we see in the last Rise of Skywalker, there are these huge tough guys that can kill you, and he's so menacing. And oh yeah, he just dies in a couple seconds by Kylo Ren. That's a noob. Like, come on, or not a noob, but you know, like he just ugh. They're really played off as you know, these really menacing people, and they can kill you in an instant with even their glaring stare, and they just get killed in like less than a minute by Kylo Ren. What the heck?
Yeah. The only character I was truly invested in and cared about in the sequel trilogy, was Kylo Ren and Rey. I know that Rey is a controversial character, but she actually had a story, unlike characters like Finn. And Kylo Ren was my favorite character in the sequel trilogy.
Same.
He had the most interesting story.
Same. If I'm gonna be honest with you, I never liked the she's a Kenobi. No, she's a Skywalker. No, she's a Solo. And she's a Palpatine now. All I wanted was her to be a Binks. No, I'm just joking. But if anything, I would actually like her parents to be nothing. Nobody.
That's what Anakin Skywalker's parents were. They were nobody.
Exactly. And I don't know. It would have been more refreshing to. Oh wow. Anyways, yeah, it would have been more interesting. Like, you could see that it's not just about this family. Not just about the Skywalkers and the Palpatines, which in the comics or whatever, you get to find out that it's basically just the Palpatines. And you know, it would have just been better and refreshing to see someone that's not from the Skywalkers, and that's not from some other character, and that's not a gonk droid. It just, ugh.
Yeah. Getting tired of the gonk droid.
Yeah.
It's getting old.
And I can't believe that they literally copied Cinderella. Or no, Sleeping Beauty. Oh, the Magical Kiss.
Oh, oof.
Yeah. But still, I think Kylo Ren should have stayed alive and Rey died.
Yeah, he was the only Skywalker.
Yeah.
And it's the Skywalker saga ended by a Palpatine.
I was so mad when they said Rey Skywalker. And I know it did a recreation of that, and that's only because it was the only scene that I thought would be easy to recreate, and I only had like a week to do it, so it's that. But it should have been Ben Solo, cause what's it called? What's it called? Uh, okay, you would think that after years of being with the Resistance and she's not being alone with in the by herself in the sand, and it's
Well,
just by
this is
herself,
like
and
the
it's
worst.
so sad. It's so sad. And now she has this new family, right? Nope, she's back on Tatooine or whatever by
Yeah.
herself. Like, come on.
I can't believe it ended with Tatooine. I mean, Anakin was a slave on Tatooine. Luke
Mm-hmm.
hated Tatooine, and they just say Tatooine is
Exactly.
like this haven where they're gonna start the new Jedi Temple or something. It's weird.
Better get good AC.
Well, that's enough on sequel trilogy. There
Wait, I'm
are a
sorry. I
few.
just have one thing to say. It
Alright.
would have been so impactful if instead of Rey Skywalker, Ben Solo. Because in The Force Awakens, it's like, no, Ben Solo's dead. And then at the end, Ben Solo. Because, it would have been better, but just continue what you were saying.
Yeah, I agree. But anyway, we've talked enough about projects like the
Mm-hmm.
sequel trilogy and stuff. So, I wanted to take this next segment and talk about the upcoming projects. The rumors right now say that all the TV shows on Disney Plus are gonna come together and create like a mini verse, like the MCU. So, what do you think about that?
Well, that's pretty cool. Like, I was actually really looking forward to that. I kind of wish it was like Netflix where they release all the uh, episodes at once. But I mean, I guess it's fine. But I am excited for it, and I'm super sad that Bucky and the Winter Soldier, or not Bucky, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, uh, is gonna be like next year, even though it was supposed to come out like February.
Yeah, that's the result of the pandemic, but um,
Mm-hmm.
Mandalorian season 2 October, so they're like every few days. It seems like there's a new character returning, like Boba Fett, Captain Rex, Ahsoka. I'm really hyped for it. It's probably gonna be really cool, and the characters that the new characters that we've already had in Star Wars, in the Mandalorian season 2 are probably gonna branch off and have their own
And
shows. So
it's yeah, and what I think it's like really dumb is that they're bringing or not bringing back that they're announcing Boba Fett will be in the new Star Wars Mandalorian whatever season 2. Okay, you just ruined that for us. Like, come on. It would have been so much better to be like, oh, Boba Fett? I thought he was in the Sarlacc pit. Nope. And then now you're like on Twitter, oh yeah, he's alive. Come on, like.
yeah, it's a bad marketing strategy,
Exactly. It's true.
but at least it gets people to go watch it. So
True. But the other thing I'm kind of mad about is that that Ahsoka and Rex won't die because of Star Wars Rebels.
yeah. So the final thing that we're supposed to talk about today is the Kenobi. So um, your thoughts on Kenobi series?
So I thought they can't they're like we announced it. There's gonna be a general or not general Obi-Wan Kenobi series. Woo! Never mind. Yay! No, it's all this. Yeah, no. It's gonna be what's it face I forgot the actor's name, but he played it in the prequel trilogy, and he's actually a pretty good actor. But
Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGregor, thank you. I heard he's not gonna play Obi-Wan, and everyone's like super mad about that. Plus, I thought it was canceled.
Yeah, it's been really weird, but I'm being mostly optimistic for it. So yeah, that's it for our podcast. Episode 2 will be here next week, and Kid Comics YT, you want to say anything before we leave?
Subscribe.
All right.
And don't forget, please report, who.
Lego Star Wars animation, link in the description. Alright guys, thanks for watching.